Good morning, everyone. We're here in Holtzum, Missouri. It's August the 20th, and we're going to do a cutout. As you can see, this is where the bees are coming and going. It's up 2 stories, so we're going to cut it out from the inside. I'll bring you along as we go. Okay, we're here inside. We're going to start by marking and cutting the sheetrock. I won't bore you with that information, but whenever I get it cut, I'll bring you back. Okay, well, I've got the hole cut. Now I've got to get my suit on and take the sheetrock down. So give me a few minutes and we'll be back. Okay, well, we're going to see what this hive looks like. We're going to see what the temperament of the bees are and go from there. Knife out here. Make sure we're cutting all the way through. I can hear the bees on the other side of the sheetrock. Nail or screw right there. Find the right tool here to get this come loose. Oop. Okay. Well, they are behind plastic. I'm gonna get you a closer look at what the hive looks like. So this is a close-up look of the hive. It's a nice size hive. Lots of bees. So I'm going to cut the plastic loose so I can gain access to it. And I'll put you back on the tripod. Got a few bees already in the room with us. How they do. I may end up taking my veil off here a little bit. Definitely going to start vacuuming. Knock these numbers down a little bit. Sorry for the sound of the vacuum. new comb. I'd say this has been in here for about a year now. The looks of it. I think I will take my veil off. I'm going to keep an eye out for the queen. Got a queen cage over here. Well, not gonna work. Not yet, anyway. Got too many guard beads, field beads yet. Okay, now that we got some of the bee numbers knocked down, I'm going to cut some of the comb out. I've got to go back to my van and grab one more thing, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to vacuum a few more bees here real quick. More came out. Let me get my light just a second here. See it a little better. I'm going to try not to vacuum up the queen if I can keep from it. It'll make my job much easier later on. What I went to the van to get is this frame. I want to frame it up with this comb. And I'm going to cut it. So it'll fit in the frame. Piece of comb got a few cells of brood on it, but not enough to worry about. Probably can't see it, but in this area right here is some brood, fat brood. Wall. I was thinking it was 2 before. They've got the studs on 2-foot centers. To give you an idea how big this is. This hole's about a 2 by 2 Okay, I'm gonna have to quit a minute. I got some bees in my bed. Okay, I'm back. Girls are bringing in pollen. I see it on their hind legs. Here. I'm not sure if they're charged or not. I'll set them aside and check them later. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. give these bees a chance to gather back up on that comb that's up there behind that sheetrock on the wall. And I'll be back in a short time. Okay, I'm back. And as you can see, I've switched to just a veil. Hopefully the girls will behave themselves. Let's vacuum some of these bees out. Sure, I don't see the queen. Girls over here on the wall, I don't think you can see them, but these girls over here are fanning. But I believe the queen is still in this area here somewhere on this comb. They're fanning their pheromones, her pheromones around. So we still may find her. That's what I have to contend with. Most of these bees are going to be nurse bees, so they're going to be calmer. They're younger bees. They're not as aggressive as the older bees. I'll try to zoom in on some of this when I do my edits. Right here is the entrance to the hive. It's the hole from the outside that I showed you earlier. They said they had squirrels in here, and bees moved in and scared the squirrels off. I think these bees have probably been in here since the spring. I don't think they've been in here much longer than that. From the looks of the comb, it's not that dark of a comb. So. At most, they moved in last year. But I don't believe it's been that long ago. A lot of bees down below the sheetrock here at the bottom, down in the wall. They're moving their way back up. They run down in there whenever I start vacuuming. The wall doesn't have any insulation in it, so. There's another hole down lower. I'll try to get you a view of it later on when I get all the bees out of here. Squirrels made in the siding. Okay, now let me see if I can cut some more comb out. Got this cafeteria tray. Works pretty good. The hole here so stuff don't fall down in the wall. We're going to be getting into honey now. Probably going to be a mess. So far, I really haven't seen much honey. First couple of pieces of comb is going to be the hardest. Normally, they will protect the queen, so she will be in the farthest corner of the hive as I'm doing this. She'll keep moving away and they'll keep protecting her. Go to my van one more time and get my crevice tool. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got my crevice tool. Just make it a little easier to back up some of these girls. Okay, that was the last big piece of comb. There's a little bit of comb up in that one corner that broke loose whenever I took that first few pieces down. But I'm going to leave that. It's got a little bit of honey. The bees are gathering on it. I'm going to let them gather up. And I'm going to look for the queen and vacuum up the rest of these bees. This hive didn't have much honey in it. When I go to frame it up the comb, I'll show you the honey that it had in it. Let me see if I see the queen here on this anywhere. And I don't. There are some hive beetles in here. They're a pest that we deal with. Not a lot. I'm just looking for the queen here. Hoping I can find her, but no such luck. take another short break and I'll be right back. Okay, here's a look down in the wall. See the hole down there? And the bees are moving up toward this area up here where the comb, there's a little bit of comb there where the comb was. A little bit more comb there with some honey in it. They're getting agitated. They can't find their home. And then there's some still here in the window. I'll vacuum up, and then in the window over there, I'll vacuum up. And they'll gather up once I turn the lights off. There's the hole where they come in. Sorry for the vacuum noise, but it has to run to keep the bees in and the air flowing so they don't get too hot in there. Got stung on the neck. I don't have my veil or anything on right now, so my own fault. Still looking for the queen. Haven't seen her yet. If I see her, I'll let you know. But I'm going to vacuum some bees off camera, and I'll be back when I get that done. Okay, we're back at home, and we're going to frame up some of this comb that we took out of the cutout summit. I won't videotape all of it, but I'll show you how I frame it up. This is one of the pieces of comb that I cut out. It's got pollen on that side and brood on that side. This is the top of the comb, so we're going to put it up just like it was in the hive. And we got rubber bands. Now let me turn this up. Got rubber bands on our frames here. That's going to hold the comb in the frame until the bees have a chance of connecting it to the frame. So that's what it looks like there and there. I might put a little piece of comb over here. It's got some honey on it in a little bit, but I'm not going to do that right at this moment. Got my box over here on the ground that I'm going to put my frames in, and we'll get this framed up. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'll do a couple more of these. That comb doesn't have much in it, so I'm not going to frame it up unless I need it. Get another frame here. Cut this to somewhat the size whenever I cut it out of the wall. But, okay, I've got me a knife here. Trim this off a little bit. Got a rubber band it in. And another one rubber banded up. That'll probably be the last one I show you. I'll show you what I've got after I get it all rubber banded up.
Okay, well, we ended up with 4 frames with brood on them, which you saw most of, and I put a little bit of honey on the one frame, the first frame, and then I put another bit of honey on another frame that I put in there. So the rest of these frames are drawn out. We're going to set this hive, and then I'm going to take the bees from this bucket back and put them in there. So I'll be back with you in just a moment. Well, as you can see, there's a lot of bees in that bucket, and they're not happy. Hopefully they find their way into the box. Put it up here and see if they work their way down into the box. My original plan was for them to walk up this piece of tin into the box, but they don't seem to be doing that too much. So I'm going to try this. Their brood's in the box. There's some honey in the box. The only thing they're missing is the queen. We're going to give them a few minutes to see if they calm down. I'll be back. Okay, I dumped a bunch of the bees out on the lid. Let's see if they'll move down into the box here. A lot of bees in the air. They're bouncing all off of me, but so far they're not stinging. Still a lot of bees in the bucket. I put it back down here on the tin, see if they will start a march up into the bucket here. These appear to be moving down into the box onto the comb, which is good. There's a bit of a march going on over here. Fewer and fewer bees in the air. update you here in a little bit. Got a pretty good march going on up here, going into the hive from the bucket. My battery's getting low, so I'm not going to be able to film too much more until I charge my battery. Dumped the bucket out on the tin and they're really moving in now. I think I'm going to have to get a medium box and add to this. Okay, final look before I head back over to Holt Summit to vacuum up the rest of the bees. Most of them have gone in. I coaxed them in a little bit with my feather. Got them toward the entrance. They're still going in. There's still a lot of bees in the air. So I'll be back with you when we get back to Holt Summit. Okay, well, I'm back from Holt Summit. Went and vacuumed up some more bees and got all my tools and stuff that I left there picked up. And in the process, believe it or not, I found the queen. She was on the floor and she's in this cage. You probably can't see her, but she's in there with all these nurse bees. And I'm going to stick her in the top of the hive, take out some frames out of this medium, and stick her on the tops of the frames. Leave her for a day or so, and then I'll release her. We'll take these center frames out of here. Bees are all over them. They're checking it out. So get the queen. Set it right down in there. I'm going to make up some sugar water and I'll give them some sugar water. And they're happy to see her. And as I said, I will release her here in a day or so. Okay, I'm going to release the bees out of the bee vac. And that's not going to see, there's not many in there, but they were in the window and stuff at the house at Holt Summit. I'm just going to set it there and let them come out on their own while I make some sugar water. I'll be right back. Okay, well, we got a jar feeder in there. We got the queen in there. They seem to be calming down. And I'll check them again tomorrow. Well, here's a look at the comb that I didn't frame up. There's a couple pieces. I probably could have framed this piece up and I didn't. And then all the other comb in this bucket here, or tote, is comb that doesn't have anything in it. So didn't miss much of it. So we got her all framed up and in the hive body. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today while I did this cutout. If you did, go ahead and give my video a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so so you get notified of my future videos. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. We see you out the bee yard. Happy beekeeping. And thanks for watching.